I believe he was influenced. He did tell me that Sam,
He did tell me that Sam, it's like, okay, here's the facts. No, he didn't fucking say that Sam. Okay? This is why he fucking recorded the conversation with Tommy.
I'd be wrong. I hope he comes back up. But Sam called him and said, hey, do you want to meet up for lunch or dinner or whatever? And I think he even told me Sam cashed apped him to go drink with
JT. So here he's saying that Sam called you and said, do you want to meet up for lunch or dinner? Is that a fact?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. So how that played out is the day after Tommy called me out to the fight, I was hearing rumors that he was saying that there was some kind of conspiracy. So I immediately went live to dispel that and said, there's no conspiracy. I'm showing up to fight, period. That's it. And JT Colfax was in my chat and he said, oh, you're going to be in Colorado? I'd love to get lunch. And I messaged Sam Clinton. I said, here's my phone number. And I texted him my number. Send it to JT. I literally crossed through the Colorado border after I took my corny video, got through Colorado Springs and was just south of Denver or just getting into Denver. And I got a call. I answered and it was JT. He was asking how the drive was. And I was like, well, I don't know what to do, blah, blah, blah. You know, I don't know if the fight's happening. And he's like, well, what are your plans? And I was like, nothing. I'm just driving. And he was like, you want a drink? And I was like, fuck yeah, I'll get some beer, dude. That was it. There was no plan. There was nothing. I didn't talk to Sam. I did talk to Sam on the phone since then. Just he asked, you know, how it was to hang out with JT and stuff.
Did Sam cash app you anything?
I don't have a Cash App. I don't even have a bank account. I only operate with cash because I like my money to be not known by everything.
This is why he needs to he wanted to record the conversation with Tommy. People, it's like, because Tommy does shit like this. He'll go up and he'll fucking throw things out there in public to his somewhere between 2,000 and 200,000 fucking followers, and fucking make statements like this that are fucking just about impossible to fucking reverse.
How can I reverse them if I have 200 followers and he has 200,000? It's impossible. That's why it's absolutely a necessity.
And he knows, and he fucking knows full fucking well that if you look at the chat which has been happening in here, from fucking, that automatically people come in and start defending and attacking and started attacking Jason. There was Kat and Becky and fucking Wog, fucking, you know, immediately going into the fucking defense. And Tommy's okay because, you know, we trust Tommy, and, you know, there's no fucking, it's just a blind fucking following. And it's the same with the fucking Matt C situation from fucking last week. And you don't call your fucking mods into account. And I'll mention those cunts again. The ones that start spreading fucking rumors and, you know, that, oh, Jason would be over in, or Telly was over in fucking, knocking it up with a fucking CP fucking suspect. And they all go into fucking action. And I'm not saying that fucking Nonya's kicking that off. I'm not saying that fucking Tommy is kicking it off. But his inside fucking circle will jump into defense mode. And I'm suggesting that both of them fucking know that that's the fucking way the game's played. They don't have to fucking necessarily get their hands dirty. They just have to fucking throw an accusation out there without any fucking facts, and that their fucking inner circle or some fucking, you know, rabid fucking zealot is going to go after that person.
And now Nonya is, you know, disparaging what used to be good friends to her, tried to be, left and right. Just why?
This is the thing that's bizarre to me, is why the fuck is she so fucking invested in protecting Tommy's fucking ass? It's like, it's pretty fucking obvious when he does this sort of shit. And this situation is like, you've given her a bit of information in fucking confidence because you think that somebody that she trusts and believes in and supports doesn't fucking trust or believe in her. So you try to be the fucking friend to her, and she's managed to spin it in her fucking head that you were the fucking enemy somehow. I don't fucking understand it. I don't understand why she's on throwing you under the bus to fucking support Tommy when there was no fucking issue anyway. If there wasn't an issue, there wasn't an issue.
there's still no issue. There was never an issue with Tommy. It was all strictly, I don't want to say business, but it was all strictly sport for me. That was it.
But Tommy's come up himself and said, "Oh, I don't fucking mind." He knows that that a clip of that conversation has been given to Nonya. He didn't give a fuck. Why the fuck does she? And I'm going to get called here as being a clout chaser and just being out looking for fucking likes and so on. It's like, well, okay, I could, quite cynically throw that same comment back across the fence and say, I can't see any other reason why there's this fucking relationship that she's got with Tommy in that sense. I mean, so you support the guy, that's fine, but don't throw other people under the fence that you think are attacking him or a danger to him. Because the only fucking thing I've thought about, why is it? And the only thing I can come up with in my mind, honestly, is that it's purely for fucking, maybe it's because this guy used to have 200,000, 300,000, 400,000 fucking followers, and you're trying to tap into that fucking market. That's what a cynic would say. There could be another explanation that I haven't thought of.
I guarantee you it never crossed anybody's mind to come talk to me in private about this. It was all meant to be done in public for the same reason Laura accused me of, for, I don't know if it was for attention or content or what. I mean, either way, that's why we're all here. I'm not too upset from that, but it's just interesting, man. It really is. I genuinely wonder if people's minds have, I don't want to say change, because I'm not here to change anybody's mind. I'm just here to give my side of the story. And I have to do it in this manner, because if I were to have done it on her panel, last time I was on her panel, when I asked about Jason Fellows, or Tommy told me to look up, boom, I was ganged up on 4v1, muted, I couldn't even talk, and so you have to do it in a position that you can actually say things without getting talked over, because I can't talk over people. I'm not good at it. I don't behave that way. I would have got smacked for that shit growing up, so I just don't do it.
So this backstabbing stuff, it's like, I'll tell you, that's what effectively Tommy accused Nonya of, as I understand it. Was that accurate? Or it certainly came across that way, or could be taken that way, is that Tommy effectively accused Nonya of being Nonya and PHI of being fucking backstabbers.
So
roughly.
I don't want to. So not.
So,
I don't.
yeah,
he
I
didn't use the word
back.
backstabber. He said that if that I better watch who I hang out with, because they'll be your friend now and attack you later. And I didn't know if he meant you as in you in general, you as in just you. And that's almost the exact quote. I'm paraphrasing a little bit, but to the tune of, they'll be your friend now and they'll attack you later. And I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know if that meant I didn't know what it meant. It sounded bizarre. That's why I asked, a good friend to go over it, because I didn't know. It made me worry. Is Nonya planning on attacking me later? Turns out she did. Or is PHI planning on being because PHI had been nice to me the couple times we talked. I didn't know, are people planning on attacking me? Or was it in general that there's a history of Nonya being friends now and attacking later? I didn't know what it meant. I genuinely didn't.
I don't know, fucking Nonya backstabbing. It's like, I just don't understand why she fucking supports. She's twisted this into a thing that Jason is evil because he has passed on the message to her that someone that she trusts doesn't speak as highly about her and is prepared to have that conversation with other people. He said that to a third party, Nonya.
Maybe Tommy was trying to be really cool with me. He probably was, just to give me a heads up, because he knows how the community operates. I honestly didn't know what the fuck any of it meant. I have a guy that I'm meeting up for a fight, and then I have Nonya. So I was just like, you know what? Like I said, if something bad would have happened and I knew about it all this time, and Nonya was supposedly my friend at that point, I would have felt bad. I would have felt horrible but and then maybe Tommy just didn't mean me and he just meant people. I don't know. I didn't know. It was a very odd, elusive statement to understand, and that's why.
But whether it was targeted at you as a warning to you specifically, or comment was that Nonya isn't to be trusted, right? Or am I missing?
That I would get attacked later. So I would.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
But by
because I don't want to.
Nonya and PHI, was that what he was saying?
It was either Nonya and PHI, or it was two girls that I'm close to, he said. And I don't, but I think he thought I was close to PHI, and I haven't really talked to PHI. So I don't know if he meant PHI or if he meant someone else. I don't want to drag into it, but Nonya was definitely the main the main one. Because I'm
Okay,
not, because Nunya was the only other girl that I even like talked to as a friend and stuff. I mean, there's a few, but that Tommy would know.
okay, so but on that then, is it possible that you're misinterpreting, you're putting names to those females that aren't necessarily the right names?
Oh, it could be. It could be. There's three people, and I know there's three people it could be, and I know Nunya is one for sure, and I think PHI is the other one, but it could be somebody else. And that, like I said, it was confusing and elusive to me. That's why I asked a good friend of mine who knows them better than I do if I should say
Mm.
anything about it. And I'll
Okay,
never
because
say his
I
name
think
because
that's
it's
sort of
not
important
relevant.
to the thing is whether or not those people were specifically named. But I can't think of why some random person that you're close to, there aren't that many fucking women that are in a position to be able to fucking hurt you. I mean, the
Well,
only
that,
ones that I can think of that have got any sort of influence around here to be able to do that sort of shit would be Nunya, PHI, Bobby Joe. They're the main ones, aren't they? There isn't. It's not like fucking Becky or bloody. No one. He's not going to be following what they're doing. So it's got to be like headline, top tier women, if you like. But again, it was Nunya's choice to make it fucking public to warn people against fucking Jason,
well, I
which just
think
seems,
I think the main thing is she's trying to make it out to look bad that I recorded. And believe me, I don't feel good about recording. I really don't. I don't want to say I didn't want to, but I knew it was necessary because of, as we've explained in this stream. And like I said, the first 4 or 5 times I met Tommy, I did not record. And I've noticed that those meetings have been referenced several times. And I
mm,
honestly don't think Tommy meant to say how things went down the wrong way. And like I said, they could have gone down whatever, how he saw, that's how he saw him go down. But I didn't want there to be a question this time, and I personally was really bummed out the fight got canceled. And for me to feel better about the fight getting canceled, I wanted there to be proof that it wasn't me, that it was not my fault. There was no
mm,
bullshit conspiracy, because here's the thing: the conspiracy, people are going to think that about me, which I know it doesn't matter. It's just the internet. People are going to think that about me that aren't going to hear this stream anytime they see
mm,
me after this. And it just made it was for me to feel better that I had that on recording, because I take that stuff a lot more seriously than some
mm.
people, and then probably anybody here. And then like the byproduct of that recording just happened to be something questionable was said about one of my friends, and I just wanted her to be aware.
Coming back to Tommy, and the reason why I think it's valid that you need to record this fucker when you have a conversation with him was this statement that he made in the middle of it when he came off. I believe he was influenced. He did tell me that Sam, I might be wrong, called him and said, "Do you want to meet up for lunch or dinner?" I think, which he fucking didn't. So he's trying to put fucking, because he's got a fucking bad memory, or B, that he's trying to associate Jason with the evil Sam in an innocent kind of fucking way. So he's made a fucking statement which is false that can be verified by a recording, and he's got this caveat there. I might be wrong, I think. Well, how about you don't fucking say it until you know whether it's true or not? He even told
Good.
me Sam cash apped him to go drink with JT Colfax. See, folks, it's a conspiracy. Bloody Sam and JT Colfax were in his fucking, trying to influence this poor guy. I kind of like him. He's a good guy, but he was being influenced by fucking the evil Sam and JT Colfax.
It
It's
started with a conspiracy and it ended with one, or well, not
exactly.
ended, but
We're
it's
all
just
fucking
it's crazy.